Hey guys, it's Loves to Loom here, and today I'm going to show you how to create this really cute crisscross harness bracelet. This bracelet was designed by Suzanne HB on YouTube. Also, you may follow her on Instagram. Her Instagram name is Crazy Just Might Work. You definitely want to check her out so you can keep up on her super amazing designs, as she has many of them. This bracelet here, I believe, was technically off of her original harness bracelet, which you can also find on my YouTube page as well. So for this design, it is hook only. I believe I used about 65 bands. That can differ depending on your wrist size. And without wasting your time, let's get started. To make this bracelet, you need any type of hook. I'll be using my rainbow loom hook, and you'll need one C-clip. I'm going to be using two colors. I'm just going to use opaque green and orange today. So start off with whatever color you want to start with. I'm going to start with green, and we're just going to add a normal cap band. So just place it on your hook, do a little twist, and reattach the other side, making sure you create that little 8, and that's for clipping purposes. You're going to grab that same color one more time, and we're just going to slide that cap band on, like so. And you do not have to twist the bands anymore. So again, this was just for the beginning purposes. So now we'll get into actually laying the pattern. So grab your other color, and this first one that we're going to add on, we're only going to be sliding through this first band. So place it on your hook. Slide that first band through. Reattach the other side of the orange. Now that we have 3 bands, we need to add an orange onto the right side. So what we're going to do is get a nice grip onto your bracelet, turn your hook down, slide it out, turn it around, and if it's easier, you can just turn your hook around instead of moving the bracelet, because I just missed one of my holes. Place it back in, and now the green is on the left side. So now we can add our orange onto this one band on this side. So just pull it through that very first band, reattach. So you should have 4 bands on your hook like so, and this is going to look a little silly at first, but it's just for hooking, so just ignore that. Alright, so grab your green, or whatever color you're using. And this first step is to pull it through the very first band. So pull it through only the first one. And then from this point, we're actually going to pull the green one. We're going to be coming through this last one, but as you're pulling the green one, we're going to grab these 2 middle ones. So there'll be 3 bands we're pulling through this right one over here. So I kind of just turn my hook, grab a hold of those 2, and pull all 3 through that last one like that. And then reattach your green, making sure you don't twist. Like that. So now we have 2 of the orange left on the right, which we need to get a green one through there. So we're going to turn our bracelet around again. So take your hook out. I'm going to just flip my hook and leave my bracelet where it is. Slide it back in, turn your hook around. Now we have the orange bands on our left. So now we're going to just slide these 2 remaining oranges onto the green. Like that. And reattach your other side. And now we're back to 4 bands. Once you do it a few times, as with most designs, it gets very easy. Okay, so now we're going to do that again. So grab an orange. We're only going to pull it through the first loop, or first band. Like that. Now we need to grab these next 2 and bring the orange and these 2 bands through that last one. So you're grabbing a hold of those 2, bringing the orange with it. So 3 of them came through. Reattach your orange. Like that. It might look a little crazy, but in the end, I promise it will look very cute. Turn your hook down, pop it out. push it back in once you turn your bracelet around. Now that we have the 2 green on this side, we now need to add our orange and pull those 2 remaining greens through. So you're doing the same steps over and over again, you're just alternating the colors. So we're back to square one, having the 4 bands. Grabbing a green, going to pull it through the first one. Grabbing a hold of the next 2 and pulling all 3 of those through that last band. Slide your hook out. I'm just turning it around and sliding it back in from the other side and then turning my hook around just so I don't lose my bracelet. So now we need to add on these 2 remaining orange bands, like so. So now we're going to do that again. So slide your first band through, whoops, and now grab the next 2 middle ones and bring that orange and those 2 bands through the last one. Slide your hook out, put it in on the other side, or just turn your bracelet around, slide it back through, and now hook the orange or the green through these 2 orange. Slide the 2 green into the orange band. I'm sure you knew what I was trying to say. And reattach. So I'm just going to do this a few times so you can get the hang of it. So first loop, I keep missing that. First loop, grab the next 2, slide all 3 through the last one. Oh, what am I doing? I have to take it off and turn it around. It helps to slide them through better if you have a little bit of tension, and you'll know what I mean as you're making it. Oh, I missed one of my bands. Okay. So I'm just going to do this one more time. So slide it through the first band. I pull down on it to create that tension. Grab the 2 middle greens and slide it through the last band. Reattach. Slide your hook out. Turn your bracelet around. Put it back through all 4 of the bands, which I seem to be struggling with today. And now we need to bring the orange onto our hook so we can slide the remaining 2 green bands on. Like so. So that's all you do. So I am going to, this is how you would wear the bracelet. Well, that's how I like to wear it. But I'm going to go ahead off camera and just finish up some length here, and then I'll come back and show you how to close it up. I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so I finished up the length of my bracelet. So now I'm going to show you what I do to close it up. It doesn't really matter. I mean, you could always just slip the clip onto these 4 if you wanted to, but this is what I decided to do. So you would have the 4 bands on here, meaning the same color 4 bands. So the next step you would do just like you would do during the bracelet. Slide it through the first band, grab the next 2, and slide all 3 of them through. Reattach. So now we have 4 bands, but we have 2 of the one color and 2 of the other color on there. And now I just choose whichever color, it doesn't matter. Since mine began with green, I'm just going to grab an orange, just so it kind of stays alternating. And now I'm just going to bring this single band through all 4 of these. And then reattach. So now you only have 2 bands on here, which is what I attach my C-clip to. So like I said, you can do it how you want to do it, but that's how I decided to do it. Sorry, I have my C-clip way over there. So attach your C-clip. Slide your hook out. You can kind of stretch it out a little bit. And then you have the cap band already on the other side, which is what you will attach it to. Just make sure it's laying the correct direction so it doesn't end up being all twisted up. And then there you would have your completed crisscross harness bracelet. So I think it's a really cute design. I really like it a lot. Again, guys, this was created by Susanna HB. You can find her on Instagram as Crazy Just Might Work. You definitely want to check her out and give her a follow if you want to stay in tune with all her fabulous designs. So I do believe this was spun off of her original harness design, which you can also find on my YouTube page as well. But if you do like this design, please hit the like button below and the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you guys all at my next video. Thanks. Bye.